have to have, at some point, even if you want to have a channel that's all about humor or comedy or just being funny or doing skits, whatever. At some point, you're gonna have to find a way to leverage your talents into something else. It could be merchandise, could be a t-shirt, hat.
Sit back and relax and get ready for another exclusive episode of the Online Marketing Secrets Podcast with Lopez.
In this video, I'm going to talk about the fastest and the most effective ways to make money online. Welcome to another episode coming at you from kingofcashflowwebsites.com. I'm your host, Lopez. So like and share this episode. So today, I'm going to talk about the fastest and the most effective ways to make money online. And if you've been online for some time, or maybe a short time, you probably heard a lot of people talk about the fastest ways to make money online on Amazon, eBay, YouTube, Facebook, courses, being a consultant, being a LinkedIn expert, being a video expert, and on and on and on and on and on. Right? But I'm talking about the most cost-effective ways and the fastest, and get seen and heard, and get yourself in front of the right people at the right time. People that you can help. You have what they want. You have something to offer them to help them. And this is why when I first came online, I didn't have any money. Because if you don't have any money, you're limited. And plus, I didn't know how to set up online campaigns when I came online. I didn't know anything about Facebook. I didn't know anything. Even back in the day, I came online, it was MySpace. I didn't know anything about MySpace. Of course, I had an account that I registered for, but I didn't really know how I could utilize MySpace to my advantage. And back then, MySpace was a big thing back in the day. This is how long I've been online. And then YouTube came on afterwards. Facebook wasn't, that was for like college kids. The way you see Facebook today, almost nobody was on there like that. Even I registered an account there on Facebook. I was never there. I only went on there if someone sent me a message from maybe someone I went to college with at the time. But no one was using it for business purposes. I'll tell you that much. And no one was using videos on Facebook at the time. I don't even think you couldn't even upload videos on Facebook at the time. This is how long this goes. Now, as a matter of fact, back then, this is early 2000. There were a lot of video sites back then. There were like over 20 video sites, at least over 30, but at least 30 of them. A lot of them have came and went. There's still a handful of them still left, but video was the big thing back then. At least for me, it's the most cost-effective ways to get in front of people and the most fastest way to get in front of people. And today, you can still make it happen like that. but it's less video sites. And see, back in the day, they had this software that a lot of people utilized back in the day, where you could take your video, upload it to the software, and it would be distributed to all 30, at least 30 websites at the time. You know, I don't think the software is around. I think whoever owned it, they shut it down. You know, I don't see anyone talking about it anymore. And before you know it, that one video would be on over 30 sites, just like I said. And within that video, you would, educate people on what you have to help them. And at the end of the video, or the middle of the video, you would give people a call to action. You would say, hey, if you need more help with this, go to my website, or pick up the phone and call me, or send me an email. You would do that at least 2 to 3 times in the video. And that's how you would create leads. You would get people back to your website, or have them send you emails, and you would follow up with people like that. That's what I was doing when I first started, because like I said, I didn't have any money. So I had to leverage my talents instead. Now, some people will say, well, that's going to take too long. I want to move fast and I want to scale. Great. That's going to require money if you want to scale. It's going to require money and partnerships. Now, I don't know about you, but when I got started back in the day, I didn't know anybody. I couldn't partnership with anybody. I couldn't form any relationships with anybody. No one was doing what I was doing, except for the small group of people that brought me in. And I was learning from them at the time. So if you want to scale, and scaling means, that's a fancy word fancy way of saying that you want to duplicate what you have and go big. That's all it is, But I wasn't even thinking like that in the beginning. I wasn't thinking about going big. I was thinking about how I make some money to pay my bills, because I didn't have enough money to pay my bills at the time. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, So I was thinking, how do I duplicate what I have? How do I do more of what I'm already doing that's proven to work? How do I do more of it? And go, how do I get my video seen by more people so I can help more people? And that way I can make these people an offer they can't refuse. And that way I make more money. They get my help, and it's a win-win situation. That's all I was thinking at the time. I wasn't thinking about how to scale and go big. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was dealing with one person at a time. Like when I do a video, I'm speaking to one person at a time, regardless of how many people see it at one time. And this is why the software was so important at the time. Because if I upload my video to that software and it's on 35 video sites, the possibilities are endless. It's a whole bunch of people that's going to see it worldwide at the time. Because YouTube wasn't YouTube as it is today. In this early 2000, you know what I'm saying? I mean, YouTube was okay, but it wasn't like it is today. They didn't have the users, as many users back in the day, and you didn't have a lot of people on there. There were just random everyday people on there. There was no big brands. There were no celebrities. The big brands and celebrities came once Google bought YouTube. That's when the big brands and the rappers and entertainers came in. So I think YouTube is still one of the best, well, just videos, period, regardless of where you put the video. But I chose to focus. I would recommend you focus on YouTube today, because that's where the big audience is. That's where people are looking at the most videos at today. That's where the traffic is, like some people like to say. I registered for my first YouTube account 2003, and I've had 10 YouTube accounts so far. And I haven't seen anything work better than videos online, besides emails and videos. I haven't seen anything work better than those two. Okay. When I say emails, I'm talking like you having an email list, a newsletter of people that you can build relationship and follow up with. I haven't seen anything work like videos and YouTube yet. Now, it might be something in the future coming out, but I haven't seen anything that works better than videos and an email list. Yeah, that, you just can't, you can't go wrong, if you have an email list and you're doing videos, and now here's the thing. Now, if you're going to do videos, what is your channel going to be about? And this is where a lot of people they get stuck, because a lot of people, they say, well, I don't know what I want to talk about. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do in the videos. And I said, well, I usually ask them, well, what kind of job you have? What hobbies you have? They'll say, well, I'm into fitness. I'll create a channel that's all about fitness, all about do videos of you working out, do videos of you helping other people, training other people, do videos of what it takes to be fit and healthy, videos like that. Do videos of you going to competition, maybe you a bodybuilder, or maybe you're working up to it. Do videos of your everyday life, and once you create a following, you start getting viewers, like good viewerships, like a lot of people. And I'm not saying you have to have 50,000, 100,000 people. No, you might have. I know people that have 2,000 subscribers, and they leverage those subscribers and started consulting with those people, helping those people, train those people, and they made them an offer they couldn't refuse, and they started making money. You see, a lot of people drop the ball because they have no talent. You have to have, at some point, even if you want to have a channel that's all about humor or comedy or just being funny or doing skits, whatever. At some point, you're gonna have to find a way to leverage your talents into something else. It could be merchandise, it could be a t-shirt, hat, whatever. At some point, it's, and the reason why I say this is because you got to take people from online to offline. You should not depend on these websites. You can't. This is why if you get a chance, you want to always send people. You have to have a follow-up system. You always want to send people to your newsletter. You collect their name and email addresses. That way, if YouTube or Facebook or any of these platforms decide that they're going to delete your account, you have another way to follow up with the people that's been following you for all these years. Now, don't make the mistake like I did and a lot of people did in the beginning. In the beginning, we would depend on these platforms for our livelihood. And once your channel gets deleted, your account gets deleted, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, well, you lost all your people. You have no way to contact your people no more. That's happened to me twice before I learned my lesson. That happened to me online and offline. I would at one point online, one of my YouTube accounts got deleted, and I lost everything, and I had to start all over again. I lost all the people. That one channel at the time, I had like 10,000 subscribers, and I built a good relationship with those people, and I had to start all over again. And then when I was offline, when I was into MLM at the time, working with this company, I had probably just over 100 people I enrolled directly, and they changed the pay plan, and I lost a lot of people, and then they went out of business. So now I had to start. Well, I didn't start all over again. I just quit doing MLM altogether. But the point I'm trying to make is you cannot depend on these platforms for your livelihood. You always need a secondary way or follow-up system to connect and maintain your relationship with these people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the big mistake that a lot of people make. Well, they make a lot of mistakes, but the biggest mistake a lot of people make is they don't have a follow-up system. They don't have a way outside of social media to follow up with people. Even if you go to most people's websites, they're not collecting or asking for people's name and email addresses. Most people, if you go to their website, it's just a plain website that they might have their picture on there saying what they do. Most of the time, I don't know what the website is about. I don't even know what they do. They'll have just a basic website where them and their friends on there looking like they're traveling somewhere or in some business building, or and I'll be like, hey, what is this person all about? You don't even know, because they don't have a headline that tells anybody anything. They might have some articles, but within that article, I still don't know what they do. I still don't know if they can help me or not. That's most websites. You know what I'm saying? If you go to my website, you're going to know immediately what I do and how I can help you. So if you need help with learning how to make money online and how to get started, just go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets. You can learn from the best of the best. I've learned from some of the best people on the planet. I learned from the best of the best. And the reason why this is because, see, in the beginning, I ran into a lot of people that, they talk a good game. They would tell you you would see, I see what they're doing, but they would never show me what they were doing. So they would tell me, hey, I did this, I did that, but they wouldn't show me how they did it. And I realized over time that there's a lot of people with frauds out here. A lot of people would say one thing, but they're doing something totally different. So if you need help, go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com/secrets and put in your name and email address. And the best part about this, man, it's absolutely free. And you get to learn from the best of the best, from the best, some of the best marketers on the planet, you know? So, hey, if you need any help, that's where you contact me, or you can send me an email at support@kingofcashflowwebsites.com, or just click on the link below this video or in the bio, or the email is actually at the bottom of this video scrolling. So that's how you will contact me if you need help as well, you know. So websites, you know, is absolutely critical. How you have your website set up online, and video is still video is still my thing. I highly recommend you do videos. It's almost mandatory. Now, the funny thing about videos is there's a lot of people that would see this video, and there's a lot of people that I've talked to over the past 2 months. They would agree 100% that that video is damn near mandatory. And not only that, they believe they should be doing video for their products or services, right? But they're not doing it. And you know why they're not doing it? Because they don't like how they look on camera. Oh, I don't, the lighting, I don't have the lights. Oh, I can't dress the way I want. And they got a long list of shit for you, boy. A long list of excuses. Even some of these people on LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn a lot, right? So you got a lot of business people on LinkedIn, and even some of them, they got 101 excuses why they can't do videos, you know? And not only that, I've actually offered to collab and do videos with some of these people on LinkedIn. And I will still continue to offer, because I mean, I like collaborating with people. I like working with other people. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, if you collaborate with people, you grow faster and you learn more and you do more, you know? It's like if you want to scale, assuming you have money, you're going to have to create some type of online campaign, and you're going to have to collab and meet people and do deals with people if you can. You know, there's no way around it, really. But if you're not in a hurry to grow, you know, keep doing videos. Now, some people will say, well, hey, you know, it's not that hard. I'll just do the video and I'll just start a YouTube channel, upload the videos to YouTube, and call it a day and go about my business. No, it's not that easy. No, it's not just about slapping the video up there and just leaving it be and pray that people find your videos. No, it's a little bit more than that. You have to use the right keywords to get seen get your videos seen and heard in front of the right people. It's a little bit more than just slapping it up. And this is where I come in. See, I'm the video guy. I'm the guy that understands SEO and knows what it takes to get your video seen in front of the right people on YouTube, because I've been doing this for a long time. I understand how AI and the algorithms work. You know, it's taken me a long time to learn this, you know. So it's not so easy. Actually, creating the video is the is the easy part. The video creation is the easy part. The hard part is getting your videos seen, is using the right keywords online, getting your videos to show up on the front page of Google, getting your videos to show up on the first page of YouTube for a certain catchphrase. That's where it becomes a challenge, and most people don't know it and don't understand it, but I do. So if you need help with this, go to kingofcashflowwebsites.com or just send me an email at support@kingofcashflowwebsites.com. So hey, if you like this video, share this video, tell me what you think. Until next time, I'm out.